Salute everybody. Welcome to Miss Parker. Miss Parker, I hope everybody's having a blessed, what's today? Thursday. Last day off. I should know that. Okay. It's been a lot going on, especially with the Carmelo Anthony case, the Nolan Wells case, and I get a little sidetracked to other important cases that we've been covering and hearing about all throughout the internet. But I had to get back to these two monsters because we have two monsters and two innocent lives taken. And you guys, I'm getting to my soft girl era look. I'm definitely like y'all to see me. It's like I'm in my little schoolgirl era over here with my tie, and I'm just feeling so naughty. I don't know. I got my knee high socks on to go with it, and I'm just feeling extremely naughty today. I don't know why, but it's super cute. It was only $10, y'all, and I was like, I never tried that. Let me try something different. I never wore a tie. I never got anything like that. Maybe I would get the tie with nothing else. You know what I'm saying? That's another story, okay? But this right here for $10 is all together, you guys. It's just super cute. I love it. I don't know. I don't know. I need more of these. I must say, must say. Let me get my copyright disclaimer pinned, you guys. Y'all know I be all behind. I'm gonna drink my cup water when I do my Nolan Wells demonstration, y'all. Let me pin this copyright disclaimer. Let's get to it. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, scholarship, research, and educational purposes. And by the way, y'all, the earrings was only $1 at City Trends. The earrings I had on yesterday was teddy bears to go with my little teddy bear outfit. Y'all might didn't see them, but they was $1 too. And to find some teddy bear earrings to go with my little teddy bear, plus I got more teddy bear stuff in there. Somebody teddy bear I love and stuff like that. So yeah, I got me some cute earrings for the winter. Thank you guys for the copyright disclaimer. Thank you, little sis. Make sure y'all go and follow my Twitch. And y'all, a bitch is monetized on Facebook, okay? So shoot me some stars over there. Shoot me some stars on Facebook, okay? A bitch got monetized. It's a beautiful day in Zamunda. You hear me? Hey, Barbie. Y'all, shout out to Barbie for creating that thumbnail. I could not think of nothing else but to put these monsters on. Because really, if you really, really dig deep into Monsters Inc., it's really a deep story behind Monsters Inc. and things like that. So I got Barbie to help me out with that thumbnail. Shout out to you, sister, and thank you so much, okay? What's going on, Karen B? What's going on? Time Warp Sis, what's going on? Adrian, what's going on? Hey, girl, hey. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. I'm just trying something different. Hey, my mother's keeper, what's going on? Thank you for the disclaimer. I appreciate it. You like it? Y'all like it for real? I didn't know, Time Warp. I was like, what's going on, Letitia? What's going on? Hey, Brianna, what's going on? Thank you. Thank you, Adrian. I appreciate y'all. I'm just trying different stuff. What's going on, Latasha? What's going on, Nikki Bryan? What's going on? What's going on, Melody girl? Hey, girl. Hey. Look at Kiki over on that good Twitchy Twitch. And I'm monetized on Twitch. So make sure y'all go over there and follow me over there. Send me some cheers, cheer a bitch up type of shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to, but just make sure you follow me over at least. Thank you, Kamisha. Thank you. Yeah, Adrian, you heard me. I ain't going nowhere if I don't. I like clothes too much, and I gotta shop. I don't care if it's a $4 shirt, y'all, and it go with something I got $3. I'm getting it, okay? Thank you, Aquafina, baby. Thank you for the love over there on Twitch. Much love. She said, looking professional. That's what it gave me. Yes, definitely a schoolgirl and a professional look. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I'm loving I know. That's what I said. Latasha was like a bit like I think I'm gonna go to the office. I feel like I'm about to get in trouble for some shit. It's almost like I want to get in trouble for some shit. Like, Miss Parker, go to the office, okay? I want to go to the office and see the handsome ass principal with my nasty ass. You know what I'm saying? Man, thank you, Latasha. What's going on, Big Stacks? What's going on, bruh? Make sure y'all drop Big Stacks link in the chat. Make sure y'all follow my brother. Shout out to Barbie, okay? Thank you, Jamia, baby. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Tanisha. I appreciate that. Thank you. I try, y'all. Appreciate all the love on Twitch, you guys, that y'all been giving me. Thank you, guys. Aquafina and Flipbo, Kiki, y'all really been over there showing love on the Twitch and really like just seeing y'all over there just makes me proud. Thank you, Maisha. Thank you. Yes, Latasha, that's what it's giving. You know what I'm saying? I might have to listen to the crazy bitch when I get up off here, okay? What's going on, Angelita? What's going on? Kiki, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? She said, not go to the office, Principal Shanky, gonna suspend you. Okay. Thank you. Like a fast school girl. Yeah. Tunisha. Yeah. I'm giving it, yes. I'm giving that fast school girl look like, you know, the bitch that's the problem in the school type shit. These phone calls are still rolling in. Shout out to my girl. Thank you, Aquafina, again. Thank you, Sissy. Thank you. I do have a YouTube goal, you guys. It starts at $1. Y'all know a bitch don't mind $1. I can go get me another one of these if I get 10 of them. Okay. I had the tax. But it starts at $1. It's a incentive given to content creators by YouTube. So if y'all don't mind helping me reach my goal, please do. You forgot your glasses. I know, Giselle. Giselle, I'm running late. I'm running late. What's going on, Memphis Shiesty? What's going on? How are you? My brother right there. Y'all, welcome everybody in the chat. These phone calls keep getting more crazier. It's almost like, and tell me if I'm wrong, it's almost like the girl said, just let me know that you're a pedophile. I'll still love you. I don't care that you're a pedophile. Just tell me that. Just tell me you're a pedophile. You don't know what I'll like. You don't know if I'll still stick with you and say yes. And it's giving disgusting. It's giving that once I find out, thank you, Latasha, for the silver star. Thank you, sis. It's almost that once I found out your charges, hey, Tawana, once I find out your charges, and I don't care if it's pedophilia, it could be arson, robbery. I don't want you. But to be a pedophile and I got little ones, I'm not even going to ask you, because why are we asking somebody who hasn't been truthful? Think about it. How are we asking somebody? Yeah, I forgot my badge, Melody. My glasses, my badge. Next time. What's going on, Tootie? Thank you. What's happening to where we know he's lying, but we want him to tell us, and when he don't tell us the truth, we go and look into it and be like, you're a mom. You lied about the charges, but we say, but I still love you. Because I never believe anything you say, especially when you burn my pocketbook 6 times. You set my pocketbook on fire down there 6 times. It wouldn't even be anything after the first time my pocketbook caught a flame to it. An itch. Anything uncomfortable to my pocketbook down there. It's a wrap. So why are we hearing 6 times? It's screaming diabolical. It's screaming delusion. It's screaming very much so. I don't like this. But let's get into it. Let's get into this, because I got to hear this call. And shout out to Shanitra Speaks. Moderators drop Shanitra Speaks link. Also drop Anna B's link. Please drop Anna B's link, okay? Dizzy Kizzy, LOL, you been saying my name right. Jumaya, okay? So let's make sure we drop their links to show them support. Shout out to them ladies for bringing us these calls. I don't see how they stomach to listen to it, honestly. I don't see how them 2 ladies stomach to listen to it, okay? Because by golly. Thank you for the silver star, Michelle. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And make sure y'all pull up, guys, at 7:30 We'll be back to talk about that police report, also to talk about that news conference, and so much more. Uncle Uncle Ruckus, we got questions for sure. Yeah, after I seen that Nancy Grace, yeah, we got questions for sure, but we'll get into that at 7:30. Okay, guys. Let me see here. Hey, Tracy.
Are they coming back as soon as you get out? Oh, well, I don't know what's going on, man. And the reason why I ask you because of all the bullshit that's going on. It got nothing to do with none of that. It got to do with me. I know.
Let me see.
I know this shit's still going on. I ain't like stupid, but it's okay. What you finna say don't got nothing to do with shit that you just said to me. I ain't got nothing to do with
Thank
the truck is the reason why I'm in this bitch in the first place. Oh my goodness. Then I told you they got too familiar with it.
On March the 26th, 2026, just 2 weeks after being sentenced to 35 to 60 years in prison, 43-year-old Jarvis Butts would be found unresponsive in his prison cell. Now, shortly after his death, the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office released a little bit over 1,000 jail calls made by Jarvis Butts before he was charged in connection with the disappearance of 13-year-old Neziah Harris. Now, nearly 300 of those calls were with a woman named Kizzy, who will be turning 48 years old this October, making her one of the people he spoke with most while he was in jail. Now, the jail calls you're about to hear took place on April the 5th, 2020. Throughout the day, it quickly happened that her allegedly
still bringing BS to my household. Like, when does it stop? I hate my BD. The fuck? So, February 24th, Angel put a statement out there. He's still bringing problems to my home, and he's locked up. We got to remember, Angel's house got ramshacked through. They searching inside the TVs, baby. They left no stones unturned when it came to searching for 13-year-old Neziah Harris. But she's like, damn, how I got all these problems and he locked up. He's locked up. And she had a long history with Jarvis. Unlike these other 4 years, no kids by him and couldn't walk away. I don't understand that. I really don't understand that. 48 and that slow is insane. It is, Kamisha. What's going on, Tammy? How you been? It is, Kamisha. I mean, I know it get lonely sometimes, but hot damn. Not to this extent. But let's listen to how Kizzy talks to these kids and talks to the pedophile, the difference.
everything Jarvis had told her seemed to be changing. Jarvis had told her that he was only supposed to be serving a 1-year sentence But April would also become the month he was charged with new SA charges that were unrelated to 13-year-old Neziah Harris. Now, Jarvis continued insisting, just as he had to years earlier. Jarvis,
y'all can hear this. I want to make sure that we can hear it. Let me know that y'all can hear the audio. She said, sad, but making it. Have you been? Tammy, the same. The same, working like crazy. Huh? Working like crazy with almost no time. Even on my days off, almost no time. Can y'all hear this? Can y'all hear the audio? Make sure I can hear the audio. I don't want y'all to miss a beat. Hey, what's going on, Dimples? Can y'all hear the audio? One of the moderators got it. Somebody let me know. Tammy, can y'all hear the audio? Let me see. What's going on? Okay, Samad, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Jarvis had to ask her why. Yes, and that was sad. Yeah, that's what's sad. We'll get into that. We'll get into that, Camille.
You don't wish to talk, hang up now. I use my voice to say.
Hold on.
Wow, from Walmart.
Small?
Yep. You see his bed and everything.
You put it up already?
Nope, I told him it.
Shutting that.
Yep, I know. What y'all shut the fuck up?
Who are you talking to?
A little bit.
Come here. You can talk, hang up now. I use my voice to say. Thank you for using Tommy. Hello, Tommy.
What's going on, bro?
My dog Cage just came.
Say what?
No, I got it from Walmart.
Small?
Yep. You see his bed and everything.
You put it up already?
Nope, I told him it.
That ain't nothing but a folding and all that other bullshit anyway, so that ain't that.
Yep, I know. What y'all shut the fuck up?
What? Wait a minute. She told the kids, won't y'all shut the fuck? You know what? We talking to the pedophile and the monster. Yeah, my dog cage just came in. Yeah, no, I got it from Walmart. Shut the fuck up. Shit. But this is to the children. This is to the kids. Right? Hey, Miss Mugger. Show another woman put a man. Absolutely. Love Jones. But you remember how she was doing Fat Daddy? Y'all remember how she was doing Fat Daddy? She cussed them kids out like slut dogs, baby. I could not believe it. I don't know why I couldn't coming from her. But the pedophile even had to say, why are you talking to them like that? Because we know how he feel about kids. Yeah. We know how he feel about children. Where is CPS when you need them? I mean, I'm just asking. Where's CPS when you need them?
What are you talking to? What like that for?
What you don't hear them? You
I
don't hear
heard him,
them?
but what you they loud, man.
No, you don't. What?
So what's going on, man?
Nothing.
No hospitalized.
I ain't worried about how the fuck is you eating. Worry about your fucking work.
So the kids can't eat, but the monster can ask for a curb pack and books. Dimples, baby. Yeah, Dimple said at the beginning of the calls being released, I thought I liked her. Then I saw her mouth and heard her more. Shaking my head, she's definitely a desperate house horse. House whore or horse? Which one do you mean, whore or house? The kids can't get nothing to eat. We done got cussed out for asking for something to eat. But Jarvis and us having a conversation for like 10 minutes about book 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And how she has to order those for him. Not get a fat ass, ugly ass up and attend to them kids saying that they're hungry. Because she's too busy wanting to feed the monster his needs. Even if that means coming home to her and her kids. Shit's crazy how you take gang out on your kids over nothing ass nigga. Crazy work, you funky bitch. Bring your whole ass here, damn it. Giving this ninja all the baby. Yeah. Love Jones, Tammy. I was so confused. I couldn't get past it. I ain't heard nothing past part 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Your baby's hungry, but you're gonna talk about books that his wants and needs. Okay? She said whore. Kizzy. She called you a whore. A horrible whore at that. It's different. Y'all know it's different type of whores. Okay? It's different type of everything. Different types of fish, whores. Yeah. She's a different type. Different type. She on a whole nother level right here. Hey, honey, 5K, this is a whole nother level. She asked him, was he good? You good? He said, yeah, I'm good. He good, but the kid's hungry. The kids is behind you. Your kids is asking for your attention, ma'am. They're hungry. What I say, Dimples? Hey, Tanika. I think she fits all of the above holes. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know about that, goddess. I gotta think about the selection of whores. She's a horrible whore. Okay? Hey, 80s blessed baby. I'm just being honest. Just when I thought I couldn't dislike her anymore. Come on, Love Jones. I said the same thing. She's absolutely disgusting over human. And I always, and I post, and I don't care what nobody we see. You ain't think nothing of yourself. You can't possibly care about what somebody else got to say when you don't care about yourself. I haven't heard anything. Nope, Tammy. I'm just being honest with any woman. You can't care what somebody else got to say when you don't care about yourself. And she clearly, anybody that messed with Jarvis didn't care about themselves or their children. Let's start there. Knowing that he had these charges, they didn't care. Your attitude stinks. You're ugly, which makes it worse. I don't care what nobody think about me. Duh. I mean, shit. We see that. That's loud and clear to us. I never liked her or the rest of these dumbass heifers. Never. They don't even love themselves. They're so miserable. On top of the misery that he passes along to them. They was already miserable, but goddamn, the misery he passed on top of it. Denial is more than just a river in Egypt. Kizzy is desperate. She needs to sit her ass down and stay single until her kids are grown and no longer living under her roof. Big Mama. It's easy to say, but she definitely desperate. She looked like that dinosaur that says not the mama. Okay? God said you look like the dinosaur that says not the mama. We all know what that baby dinosaur looked like, okay? Just like him. Just like him. Scary sight. And I ain't never seen nobody's braids start in the middle of their head. Yes, I had. I'm lying.
What's the five books, girl?
That's a good question because there's don't you got the cocktail already?
Yeah, I got 1 through 3.
I gotta look and see what the other one is. See, because I ain't for sure. Let me look what look like now.
But the kids is hungry. Remember, the kids is hungry in the back. She looking up books.
I feel the cocktail deluxe edition 2, 4, and 5.
You said 2.5. 2.5.
This one says the cocktail.
Jarvis needs me. Shut the fuck up.
And this is 2, 4, 5.
It's not 1 and 3 is what I'm telling you. 1, 2, and 3.
I think I'm going to say 2, 4, and 5. And then okay.
What's the other one?
Let me play it from my phone, y'all. Let me play this from my. Give me a second. Let me play this from my phone. Cause I don't want to miss this. Let me make sure the volume's up, guys. Give me a second. Yeah, to give us good audio and video. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get to our spot. Now, don't forget, for those just coming in, at the beginning of this call, she's cussing the kids out like dogs. They saying they hungry and they need her. They got wants and needs. They're begging for attention. They're hungry. She told them to shut the F up. But Jarvis is saying he needs part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And what other books is there? He got wants and needs, and his wants and needs are far more important than my children's.
That's a good question because don't you got the cocktail already? Yeah, I got 1, 2, 3. I gotta look at some of the other ones. I gotta see because I don't for sure.
So as long as it took you to log in to Chrome to see what other books that Ashley and Jakiva, shout out to them, because I've read all of them books too. But as long as it took you to look it up and see all the authors and talk about product plan 1, 2, and 3, yeah, I like those too. But as long as it took you to look up those books, you could have been in there and made some noodles for the kids, threw something into my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It don't even take 2 minutes. A bologna sandwich, something. But is Jarvis getting all the money? Does Jarvis, you was making sure he had all his chips and bags and everything right? She was making sure he had his curb packs and all of that. Every time we look up, did you get your package? Well, it should be there. But the kids, I put on the back burner. He definitely knew how to pick them slow, desperate, naive, and gullible, exactly the way he wanted and liked them. Yes. And y'all do know books ain't cheap, right? Yeah, we all know books ain't cheap. But the kids are hungry. They want you to get them something to eat. Books ain't cheap. Oh, okay. Oh, dimples.
The cocktail part 2, 4, and 5.
TC. Hey, Boogie. But TT, don't forget. You on point, TT, because don't forget how she said she couldn't get a car. Did we forget that last call? She was like, she didn't have enough money to get a car, how hard it was. If it's so hard, to shout out to my girl Boogie. If it's so hard, how are you supplying goodie bags? Because y'all know curb packs ain't cheap in jail. Hey, Lady Mara. We know curb packs ain't cheap. That's your car right there. Jarvis eating your car. He's calling your car. They asked, do you want to accept the call? This caller has requested that you pay for this call. Did we forget that? Meaning that I got to pay for that phone call. And they're coming back to back. Remember, she even wants them to, they even play hang up, call right back, hang up, call right back on her dime. What was Dizzy Kizzy doing before Jarvis called? She should have been fed the kids before they got the hungry stage. One bug-eyed ass. Do she work? Even they got a job and she's disabled. I swear. I swear. And this is the crazy part. Nay could have had so much more because Nay was actually the bank. Nay was actually everybody's security. She was everybody's security blanket. Because remember, sometimes they would say, how'd you call? How'd you call straight through? That was on Nay's dime. Remember when he was telling Tashiana, I'm going to start helping you so you can take the kids bowling and out to eat. I'm going to start helping you. That was on Nay's dime. Why she could cook something for the children, go to the store, buy them some food to cook instead of buying his necessities and damn dog cage with the trimmings. She loved that dog and Jarvis more than the kids. She talked about Jarvis and that dog on these calls more than the kids. That's all we ever heard about. Dang, while I'm at work. Okay, Nisha? She would rather get him straight than her kids. She didn't even want to walk the little girl to school. And that's a fact. That's a fact, goddess. I know she looks back at all of this and fighting her. All that money wasted, all that money. Now we reading them books. Come on. Let's go see Martin. You ain't never told one. Dimple said exactly. Don't think she wasn't disabled. That's true. Because I'm seeing a lot of disabilities going on right in here. I got to agree with Melody on that one. I see a lot of trauma and disabilities on these calls. I don't care what nobody say. What's going on, Yolanda? This is different. All the cases I done did, and I'm like, ooh, they sick. Jarvis is sick, but Kizzy's sicker. Wait till her children grow up and watch these videos. They're going to be very disgusting with her, and they're not going to give her any respect. What's going on, Tracy Hine? Man, none at all. None at all. Because the older one can't respect. After telling her Jarvis was a monster and she was going through it with her daughter. Yeah, she shouldn't. Don't even let her come back to the house. You so right. What? See, one thing my mom always told me, pay attention to your kids when you bring a man around. Pay attention to your children. What my mama always told us. Always. Then I ain't saying that some kids ain't spoiled and don't, but I listen to my children, and these ain't young ones that's talking to Dizzy. These ain't young ones that's talking to Lot Lizard Kizzy. These kids are older saying, Mama, he got pedophile charges. Leave him alone. Plus you got sis them over in the crib. She cussing him out, talking about don't tell her who the day he telling her don't. And what about when he was over her beating her motherfucking ass and all? She's like, yeah, she pillow talking, telling her kids' business to this monster. She telling, just like Tashiana. Remember, certain people was running around about how good Tashiana was, and Tashiana ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And Tashiana sure told Jarvis her daughter started her ministry, knowing what kind of charges he had. I ain't never, and I was in a relationship when my daughters came on. But I never said, hey, Queese, let me tell you, Nisha came on a ministry. We in there telling them, take your bag in the bathroom, wrap it up. I'm in the bathroom talking to him. So nobody can hear me with the door closed. I wasn't at the, Did you take a bag in there so you could put your pad in there? None of that. My girls will tell you any kind of conversations like that was ours. Even around my kids with their daddies, they didn't know that. And when I did have that conversation based off communication to let them know, hey, Yazzie started a ministry, so gotta get her some, some pads, some, what I'm saying? We say sanitary napkins and stuff like that to keep it clean. So I'm gonna go get her some sanitary napkins, but if she's a little moody and stuff, just let her be. That's how I communicated with my kids' fathers. Like, if she's moody, it's what they do. It's what we do as women. We are moody. We might not feel good. You know what I'm saying? So just don't say nothing to her. Let her be. But that's what my kids' father. It ain't just with no Randall. It wasn't with no Randall. Y'all didn't even hear the little girl say nothing in the background after Tashiana got to telling Jarvis she came on her period. What did he need to know her for? That was always my... Why did he need to know that? Thank you so much, Tammy. Thank you. But those wasn't even his kids. Man, wasn't even his kids, C. Martin. That's how you raise kids and respect their privacy. Absolutely, Belinda. Man, Tashi made me so mad talking about the girl's period and her underclothes. And her underclothes. Dimples, I'm just saying. Yeah, Giselle. What's going on, Dale, baby? I seen Kamisha leave a comment. I want to get back to it. C. Martin said, I never heard her mentioning nothing hurting, and she never mentioned about work, and I've never heard him ask her about work days. She's always speaking about spending money, and that's a fact, C. Martin. That right there is a fact. That's right, and that was my problem, C. Martin, the fact that he wasn't even their father, and that's not something I would say in front of them to their father. I've never talked about my kids, anything like that in front of my children. I just would tell Howard, like, hey, she's the cycle, that time of, she's hit that age of puberty changing her, and so if she doesn't feel good, let her stay home from school and stuff like that. Some kids get embarrassed. Some kids don't want to even go to school because they're coming home, and you got to tell them, like, I even go talk to Nuna, teacher. Hey, I was like, hey, Miss Wutu, Yazdi has started her ministry. Let her go to the bathroom as much as she needs to. I told her she can go to the bathroom as much as she needs to. Because we don't know if our kids, how they, you know what I'm saying? We just don't know. We don't want them embarrassing themselves even more, bleeding on themselves, kids picking with them. So you have to tell your kids, I'm going to talk to the teacher. It ain't going to be none of that, well, you can't go to the bathroom right now. Bullshit. Because I'll go right to that school and kick her ass about mine. Now, I communicated with you about mine. It's that time. It's that time. And my poor little baby, my poor little youngest one, y'all, she's got so many problems. We was just talking, she's like, Mom, you think I ever be able to have kids with these problems? And I was like, we're going to pray on. You'll be able to have kids one day. I was like, you're still young, girl. Like, live your life. You're just 22. Worry about that after you accomplish everything. Because my little baby in the college of dentistry. She done graduated dentistry. She got her LLC cleaning businesses. And even though I want her to focus on that, I want her to talk to me like, I want her to be able to be comfortable and tell me that, because you know what I'm saying? I can't tell her not to want kids or not to want kids in that moment. I'm like, girl, let's pray on it. We got plenty of time to pray on it, and you bring me as many grandbabies you're going to. God just said, not right now. He got so much he wants you to do. But to tell that monster, and him being how he was with kids, period, may they have been his own or not, I wouldn't have told his girl, wouldn't have told him shit. He treated Tasha's kids better than Shannon's. He only talked to Shannon's a couple of times in February only so far. Hey, Laninia, yes, I said to a BD, I had bad cramping, so our daughter, yes, you have to get prepared for stuff like that when you have daughters, but not to a random. I don't give a damn. She probably get a check on the first, and her children probably get them as well. Listening to all the calls with all the women thus far, they all talk too much for me. He knew way too much about each of them and their family. He did. I agree 100%, C. Martin. He knew some of their baby daddies been what I say, pillow talking. Pillow talking. Thank you, Tracy Ann. She ain't just got like that. Probably while her older kids had issues with her. Absolutely. Remember the daughter said, remember when the daughter first spoke out about Jarvis and she said, I've been through worse. If you get worse than Jarvis, you it's beyond rock bottom. If you hit below Jarvis' butts, hey, say man, I don't know what kind of men she liked. Who worse than Jarvis? What is worse than Jarvis? What up, Alicia Sissy? Telling a straight A monster, this is disgraceful. Very. Thank you, Tammy. For some reason, I feel they found Zaza, but just ain't telling the public because they don't want the outrage. I just feel it, man. I do too. She said, you in hell if you go below Jarvis. Hell yeah. Dimples, you heard me, Alicia. Hell yeah. She said, I could only imagine. Hey, that's a Jeffrey Dahmer, Jarvis, and all of them put in one. All of them put in one, baby. You heard me? If that, go back to them phone calls and y'all heard her say she been through worse. Said the daughter said that. She said, Mama, don't she told, remember the girls, Bubblegum told the mama, girl, don't worry about sis. You been through worse. You had worse men than him. If my kids got to say I had worse than what I'm dealing with now is a problem as a woman. Man, I would feel like I'm the worst mother ever. I would feel like I let my kids down so much. I swear I would feel less than, trifling, absolutely. You can't get nowhere. Samad. This is what the daughter said. Remember, this is what the daughter said. Don't worry about what sis saying to you, mom, about leaving Jarvis alone. You've had worse. Remember, she said, I can't even tell you how many toxic relationships I've been in. I can't even keep count no more. Now, I could give you credit if you messed with somebody and it was a wolves in sheep's clothing. You get what I'm saying? If it was just, I've seen men play a part and live double lives and, act like they good church folk or something, and then down the line, they're abusive and so much more. The second time. After that, I'm going celibate. I'm taking it all the way to God because I want to know, why do I keep, you know what I'm saying? Is it me? Let me work on me in my discernment of me. Because it ain't working out. I'm picking all the wrong kind. Now it's time for me to work on me. I can't even blame the men at this point of her saying it. Like, I lost count of how many toxic relationships I've been in. I wonder how's their relationships now. Facts. Worse than Jarvis. What did she mean? Because you can't get worse than Jarvis, especially when there's a 13-year-old missing. That should have been a reality check right there, but instead you go against your kids. She said, shit, Jarvis got them ladies to love you at the end of each. Didn't he? They need to love themselves, because if they think that's love, man, say. Y'all think I'm even lose my voice? Y'all know what that feel like, arguing every day? Y'all know the blood pressure? Man, say the headache you got. Because some of them headaches you can't even, them stress headaches, you can't shake them. I believe it because her mama wasn't shit. She did not protect her as she was growing up. I agree. I agree with that 100%, Giselle. Yes.
That's what I'm telling you, 1, 2, and 3. I got that now. Okay. And I need 2 again. I need 3, 4, 5.
Tammy. Horrible, Tammy.
I'm have to go back on that because this was the edition of part 2, 4, and 5. And then if you go to other cocktail, it says cocktail 6. My favorite number 2. What's up? I don't know what the I don't know what
See, Mark said, where did they find the time? Where did he find time plus work to deal with all these people? See, Martin, we all want to know that. Arguing with someone who can't do nothing for you is diabolical. They wanted to be number one when he came out. Every day you stress, no thank you. Okay? All these women need to hold hands and go to the river and jump in singing Kumbaya. Man, say, I mean, at this point, I think it's a good suggestion. That's the crazy part about it. Jarvis was juggling. Y'all, I told y'all, even with that pinging, this motherfucker was all over the place. Monster Sully was all over the place. He was. I think I made David's picture Randall. If y'all look at that thumbnail, I think David's Randall. But Sully was everywhere, wasn't he? I mean, I was like, hi, damn, how many places he go at night? I mean, he was here, there, then over there, then over there. I think Jarvis was in the back parking lot. I was sleeping and everything, but I think, because we got a parking lot in the back, and I think, I had a dream. I think when I had my dream that Jarvis was in the back parking lot. That's why I think. With her good, slow talking ass. Yes, you, Nay. We're going to call it what it is. Hell, I'm not going to talk about you behind your back. It's irrelevant. Okay? I bet he hit those women. He did, because don't forget when Vari first did his interview, he said Jarvis was fighting Shanny. Don't forget, when I talked to the auntie of one of his daughters, she said that her sister had pow-powed him. And that the daddy was going to unalive him for putting his hands on her. Okay? Let's keep up. Let's keep up. We ain't going to never get to this phone calls, okay? Summer. She definitely did Kirby. Girl, go on with that dumbass shit. I'm talking to the monster. Go on. His needs are more than yours. He needs me more than y'all do. Go on. That dumbass shit. It's being the dismissive of the kids for me. For the monster and his needs. But yet you need a car. But yet we heard you lie all these times. Yeah, I just dropped my daughter off to my baby daddy. In a Uber. Belinda said the monster mash. That's what it is. The sad part about this bitch, sure. It's Omri, bitch. Thank you, Rhapsody. Thank you. I got to call like it is. Kizzy was goofy. If y'all go back to that last call, she was like, something about homeschooling the little girl. She's so ornery to not take the little girl to school. And if you're in a district where you can't catch the bus, that means the school is pretty close by. Am I lying? Don't that mean that the school, and thank you for the Cash App 80s, baby. Thank you so much. I seen it. Thank you. Don't that mean that the school's close by? You so ornery. So we know she didn't work because she was homeschooling the little girl. A lot of Section 8 shit going on around here. Probably, like I said, getting checks. I remember early on I read in his paperwork someone pat him in the leg, but when I asked the chat, people thought I was just making shit up, I guess. No, I talked to the auntie. You didn't make that up. You didn't make that up. You didn't make that up at all. Kizzy cussed the kids out. Then got back on the phone talking sweet to Jarvis. I was on the floor. Even Jarvis was like, why are you talking to the kids like that? Yes, absolutely. Why are you talking to the kids like that? Make sure y'all follow Shaditra Speaks, and also make sure y'all follow my girl Anna B. I bet ST the end. She felt real stupid. You know she did. Linda Miss Park got my stomach hurt and I almost spit my sorry, Latasha. She said, yes, it's a good thing that he's dead because he would have continued with them dummies and built a cult as yes, Giselle. Absolutely. 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 She said, okay. We just not Jarvis friendly over here. Okay. We just not Jarvis friendly here. We're gonna be honest. We're gonna be real honest about the situation.
So that's the case, don't you? The case, baby. Who's the person who is the case? And you tell me why you thought I was going out. You tell me what? I'm just asking.
Jarvis didn't like him going out because Jarvis was a controller. Jarvis was a master manipulator. He was a controller. He was a narcissist. He was all the above. Like there wasn't nothing that he wasn't. He was a monster and so much more. So much more. Every time, if they wanted to go to the store to get some groceries, what grocery store you going to? The one over by Piggly Wiggly's. By Mr. Harris's store. The one with the red truck. Oh, you going to that one? Why you going so far to the grocery store? Why you ain't going to the Winn-Dixie? The Winn-Dixie's closer to your house. Who said Kroger's was having a sale? Let me see the ad when I call you on video chat. Let me see the ad that they was having a sale. DCFS, CPS, whoever, I want you there. Okay, I'm just saying, if y'all paid attention to the phone calls, he needed coordinates. Hell, he needed more coordinates than Ben Crumb needed from the kids down there in Mississippi. Am I lying? You ain't left yet? The airport's already an hour and 64 minutes away from the house. And then you going another 35 miles out. And y'all ain't dressed yet, and you said you got to make bacon and eggs. That's going to take another 25 minutes. Why she ain't dressed? Why you didn't give her a shower last night? If you knew you had to go 2 hours and 33 minutes. And once you get in the parking lot, that's going to take about 15 to find a spot. How long you going to be there? How long is competition? I was like, damn. How you know? To where they would even, and this is for her daughter, I ain't going to be there that long. How you know how long? You don't know. We don't know the lineup of the performances or not. Jarvis wanted them in the house, not interacting to her. Absolutely, Kamisha. He couldn't afford for them to run into each other and start having conversation. The auntie, yeah. You know we got to listen to the eulogies, final thoughts. Somebody in the family gonna get up there sucking on their peppermint and butterscotch and take forever. The organ's gonna play. It's gonna be 29 selections at an older funeral too. It's gonna be so many selections. You're gonna be so tired I mean, ain't no way you got to take off for an old person's funeral. I'm just saying. Trying to rush home to talk to Jarvis, whisper and see sweet nothings. Absolutely. Absolutely.
My issue be, and I keep telling you this, man, because obviously your ears ain't working. My issue be, when I ask you a thing, like you know what I'm talking about. I do know what you're talking about. Y'all gotta play like I'm slow. Because that's what you play like. And then when I ask one, okay, I'm not calling you slow. You play like you don't know what's going on.
He said your ears ain't never clean.
On the shit, then it's like, that be my issue. I keep telling you that. Other than that, I don't give a fuck. You got nothing that I want you, and you play like you don't.
Yeah, Alicia. I ain't calling you slow, but I'm calling you slow. She said check out Tyler Perry's Ruthless when everybody gets a chance. Thanks, Giselle. He said I ain't. In other words, I ain't calling you slow, but I am. I am.
I know, and the whole time you be knowing what's going on, that's what we got a problem. Okay. Let's see what it is. You know you be knowing what's going on, and then you go, I don't know, it's last minute. That shit don't be last minute. No, that's not true either. That is still not true. There's more than one way. That is still not true. I'm be tripping, man. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
It's the audacity that I'm putting. It's already bad that y'all on the phone with him, right? Accepting to pay for these calls. It's another thing that you in jail for pedophilia. You ain't telling me nothing. You got bigger dolphins and whales to fry and worry about me going out. Cause you're never getting out of there. What about them charges? Don't worry about me. I ain't even questioning why you get mad. I prefer for him to get mad so he can quit calling. Right? Why all the mouths so close to the damn phone mumbling and shit? Every time. We just break my father 2 selections, 2 minutes to speak, no exceptions. We did the same for my mom. Just resigned 4 years ago. Prayers to you, Tammy Cooper. Sometimes, it's sad when you gotta tell them 2 minutes. I done been to funerals and I ain't gonna hold you. I've been at one like, God forgive me. I'm looking up like God forgive me, but God, damn, it. So I didn't hear I'm ready to go. Shit, I'm ready to go to the church in the basement and eat. I'm ready to eat. And I hate, some of them times I hate the organs. If I want to come to Sunday service, I'll come to Sunday service. It's a funeral. Shit, I done been like, shit now. God damn it. Shit. And you see somebody's going to be like, and you know they long-winded, you like, fuck. My uncle just died 2 days ago, y'all. 2 days ago. I hope and I pray it don't be theatrical. Because my cousin Josh, he gay. And I know how Josh is. Even when our cousins and stuff die, I don't want to talk to him or my older sister Vonda on the phone. I be like, bitch, don't call me with them on the phone. Don't. Because you'll be fine until you talk to them. I can't. She said the bereavement of the chicken. Absolutely. I want the chicken. And not one piece. Not one piece. Off topic. Can we stop doing that at funerals? Can we stop doing the plastic foam portions? Please. And I get it, but this goddamn it. If you need a little more dress and stuff, let me know. I'll make it. But please, I'll bring some Kentucky Fried Chicken. You know what I'm saying? But please, let's stop giving out plastic spoon portions. I'm too big for that. I can't. Sorry.
You just asked me now you had attitude. It's not need for you to have attitude.
Thank you, Dimples. Thank y'all. Now, mind y'all, don't forget, she told Jarvis that the little girl was on there just doing she's homeschooled. You on the phone with the pedophile, but your daughter's homeschooled. Death gifts. Yeah, Dimples, death gifts. I guess that might be a death gift. Yeah, that's what that is, a death gift. Shout out to Tristan for that one.
That be my own skating things, man. I'm tripping about none of that shit, man. I'll let you move on, because we're that's when you're wrong, and now we're going to finish playing. I ain't playing unless you play. Man, I don't play like this. I'm doing it. Next time, don't ask me nothing if you don't want to answer. Oh, I'm an actor. I don't really care what you feel like, but it is what it is. I ain't going to do it. It's however I got to take it. Okay, so we're good. Take it like I'm giving it to you. You talking about you got an attitude? I am. That's why I ain't saying nothing. You talking about like you got an issue, man, like I said something crazy or something. No, you asked a question, I gave you an answer. You didn't like my answer, now you got an attitude. I'm good with it. It is what it is. I feel that's what it is going to be something. Well, that's what it is. There's nothing more, nothing less. Right, that's what it is. It's cool. It is so cool.
You think I'm gonna pay for a phone call and you're a pedophile and you're gonna talk to me any kind of way? It ain't even gonna be no demands. You lucky I'm answering the phone. What? Let alone demands. I digress. Hey, Rishi.
Stop playing. I don't like when you play like you don't know what's going on the whole time. I do know that. I know it's supposed to be going on the whole time. I don't know about it. I didn't know. This is you don't tell what the fuck you want to know. You wait till after the last minute, and that's where that's where it arrives at right there.
She was toxic.
Yeah, I thought about something. What's going on from there? You go, oh, we got such and such plan.
Kizzy, you was toxic. You're the problem. Jarvis had a problem, but you're a big problem. Y'all ever seen that? Like, she real toxic. Like, she got to fuss before she do it. Everything's an argument. She can't have a good day unless she's arguing. Like, that turns her on. Arguments turn her on. Because if y'all ever went to her and Jarvis's phone calls, they argue and then it's back to normal. And that ain't normal. Because I don't want to hear that shit. I don't. My patience is thin and stuff. And the way she said she was struggling and all of that. I definitely don't got time for you. I definitely don't got time for you. Ninja, who you talking to with them charges is what she should. Yeah, Tammy. I'm just saying this is, you know, child, that man would have heard a click a long time ago. Matter of fact, number disconnected, goddamn it, because, yeah, you heard me, TT. I digress with you, okay?
And that's that. So when you be like, I don't know what this guy going on is, and bullshit. And all of a sudden, I'm finna go to the, stop playing with me, bro. When I was push that screen to me. Fix the screen. That's the whole back into that shit right there. You make me see bullshit sometimes. Bullshit. And I've always told you that, man. water, man, more than the cookie. You better be just listening and taking it for face value, man. Because you don't like what come out of my mouth, man. Now all of a sudden you got an attitude come. I'm good enough. I'm not saying that. I'm going to do it. Say something crazy when it was unnecessary.
How you start the argument, but you good? You're not good. You're not good. No, you're not. You're not good. You're not good at all. Is this what kind of conversation is this? I'm being honest. What kind of conversation is this? Cause it just ain't adding up to me. How we arguing, but you good? That's why I don't got time. Yeah, Tammy.
And that's where the issue come in. We say that now. Trying to down you or something, I'm trying to thank you, man. Ain't nobody motherfucking down you and saying nothing, man. You just need to learn to take constructive criticism. Because if the shoes on the other foot, man,
constructive criticism coming from him is crazy work. Constructive criticism coming from Jarvis? Is she cool, y'all? Is this cool? Hold on, y'all. This is crazy work.
I tell you, man, I'm not making you believe nothing. You understand what I'm saying to you? Don't make something that it ain't supposed to be. Bottom line, period. You asked the question. You asked what the issue was. I told you the issue. You was unclear on the issue. I made it clear to you.
Trans rights are human rights. It's pretty legend simple. We the people means
Jarvis. Hold on, y'all.
all the people.
Now he learned some words.
But because I didn't say what you wanted me to say or how you wanted me to say it, now it's an issue. And it's not meant for you to take offensively. It's meant for you to listen and understand. That's why you got 2 years. Listen a little bit more than that mouth real.
Ain't no way. Lady LeMay, absolutely.
Love you, though. Here we go. Here we go, man. It's the famous family. So now, keep it down. Explain it. Explain it.
He said, love you though. No, you don't. But you know this. But you're still on the phone. The same way you know that he's a pedophile. But you're still on the phone. I don't know why people don't like honesty. I don't know why people want to be in relationships where it's full of lies. But as soon as you tell them the truth, they're angry. Do we want to live in a state of delusion, or do you want me to be real with you? Which one is it? Like, it just can't be both. It's the acknowledgement of everything in these phone calls, and it's nothing more. But I bet at the end of these phone calls, I love you. Love you too. You gonna call me back on my money, on my dime? Love Jones never picks up her feet.
So I'm gonna say this one time only. I'm sorry, and I ain't doing shit. What I'm trying to say to you is this. There's nothing wrong with what you got going on. I don't have an issue about none of it. My issue is what I say it is. I barely have anything going on. Nothing more and nothing less. So therefore, man, when you go out with your homegirl and y'all go to I don't give a fuck about none of that in real life. I know you don't. I'm in here, nigga. I ain't telling you to stop your motherfucking life. Bottom line, period. But what I'm saying is, even if you was out here, you still had a problem. Pause. But what I'm saying to you is, man, stop that. It's been the same shit I've been telling you even when I was out there. When you know what the fuck be going on, you play stupid. Like you don't know what the fuck going on. You always say, you act like somebody switch their mind or they know what they playing on doing. So I was very confused. I just keep trying to say one thing and then they turn around and say they're going to do this. So when I tell you that, I won't be lying to you. Okay, so don't say that. But don't make it something that it isn't. Sure, I'll be
So people in the back, remember, we're not arguing about him being a pedophile. We're arguing because I want to go out every weekend. I want to go out every weekend, and he doesn't like that. I'm not arguing with him because he's a pedophile. I want to argue about going out every weekend and him having a problem with it. She said he telling the truth, he don't. Okay?
You keep bringing up old shit that ain't got nothing to do with the fuck we talking today. All this shit goes on in real life, but it's okay. What you finna say don't got nothing to do with shit that you said. All I got to do is ask you. How the fuck you call and do good thing? Why say I got a missed copy? True. I don't know if it's a cool one for you. 11:48.
This how we know we talking about a delusional bitch. Why I got a missed call from you? We not skipping this conversation where y'all having such a deep conversation, and why I got a missed call from you? Anya, be safe. She argued with Jarvis as if he sleep in her bed. That man didn't want nothing to do with Mm-mm.
So what can I think? I should have kept the moon suit. That's my cue being the girl. I ain't got this motherfucker. Why? Huh? I said what?
Y'all heard what he said. See what I say when the truth come, let me go on and get up off this motherfucker. Why? Why do you want to argue? My $3.76, how much ever them calls was. The click would have been clicked a long time ago. Now he wants to click. See, they don't never want to click. He wants to click. I see that's my cue. I'm gonna get the fuck up off here with you. Why? Why you want to hang up? It shit ain't toxic to you. Just think about going back and listening to these phone calls now for Kizzy. Y'all think it is bothering her? Yeah, Tammy. But she don't want to hang up. She wants to argue with the pedophile. She wants to argue, knowing that she's been to the court dates. Knowing that she, of all of them, has been keeping up with everything on social media, arguing with her children and some more. I digress.
Because once again, he turned it into something that ain't. I'm not. What you want me to say? Because I'm saying, ain't nothing to say. I ain't in no killer. Yes, because you definitely had them bitches. I definitely ain't. I'm trying to understand what the came out of my mouth, man. They got you feeling like they got you feeling some type of way.
Girl, big mom.
I do it. I heard James Jarvis saying that to me, right?
Love Jones.
So I'm trying to understand what came out of my mouth, man. That I got you. Nothing. I'm good. Like I said, you did. I got you. I listen.
Listen to the pause in the phone call. Where's the sweet nothings? Where's the building, doing better when I get out? We don't hear none of those phone calls. None of those. None of those phone calls. We don't hear elevation, motivation, nothing. Nothing prosperous in these phone calls. Nothing. Everything is toxic with them. Now we on pause. It's crickets. And she gonna start humming in a minute. I'm pretty sure. And I ain't even heard this part, but well, what? I don't want to hear all that church humming and shit, them church hymns in my ear. Like, are you cool? I lost count of how many in all was in this stable. I say you won't even talk to the noise. Come on. Thank you, honey Houston. Didn't I tell y'all she gonna start making noises? She ain't brushed her teeth. She dragging her feet and her ass across the floor. That's probably not sweat. Because all she want to do is talk to Jarvis in her language. Jarvis. It's just 12 o'clock. They doing this real early in the morning. When you get up, even if you ain't a coffee drinker, you want a cup of coffee. You want a cup of coffee? You want to get your day started? Like, I ain't, not early. I don't want to argue. I don't. I ain't arguing with nobody in my real life. I ain't, And I ain't arguing when you calling my phone and I'm paying for it. But she's the aggressor of the phone calls. If y'all ever paid attention, she likes it. Again, that's her go-to. If you ain't arguing with me, I don't want you.
That's what's up. Thanks for giving me the heads up. What I'm saying to you is don't get out the later, man, and it's all kind of crazy shit up there. You know, I know how I do, but I like super stuff. So that's what I'm telling you, man. You got some other man, get it off now, man. I don't know. I like to say some man shit much about my house.
Y'all notice every phone call is damn near like she wants to bring up his pedophilia and tell him how nasty, and she go, oh, I almost said something. She been saying the most every phone call. But everything about that pedophilia, she don't say nothing about that pedophilia, but I almost said something. Let me shut my mouth. I almost said something real nasty. You can't say nothing because you rock with him. You love him. Y'all notice she ain't saying it because she don't want to, but she know how bad it look on her end. You still accepting phone calls. You still talking to him after throwing all that up in his face, telling him you love him, even though you know it's charges. So say something for what?
Yeah, it's a movie, okay? That's why I stopped the thing, because you act like slow right now. You want to say like you don't know what you're doing. You just wait. Well, go straight and stop. Now.
Still cussing the kids out. Still cussing the kids. Don't want Jarvis to hang up. But everything I'm going through with Jarvis, I got to take it out on my youngins. I'm calling them slow as hell. Just sit your ass down somewhere. Shut the fuck up early. Now sit your ass down. So, I mean, it's just, I hate that for them kids. More than anything, I hate that for them kids. I really do. You be drinking because your life ain't shit. You ain't shit. That's why you be drinking. You don't understand why you've always made bad decisions in men and so many other aspects in your life. It had nothing to do with you messing with Jarvis. It had nothing to do with you bringing in kids. Because see, when we women and we open our legs, we know what comes with it. It's a possibility. A child's come with it. And you didn't just stop at one. You had what, 4 or 5? So, see why I be drinking? No, we don't. We really don't. Our life is what we make. But she's trying to blame her drinking and shit on him and the kids. When we got kids in the home, that's what we supposed to do. We're supposed to cook and clean. Take care of wants and needs, laundry, school, and so much other stuff. But she wants a pass from the pedophile on why she's drinking all the time. You drinking because you ain't shit. And I'm pretty sure you'll never be shit. If we're going to be honest. These phone calls are very telling. And this is just phone calls. I can only imagine what type of woman you are in person. I can't even call you a woman. Because even as women, we be stressed out, we still make shit happen. I know I do. My kids won't know I'm stressed. My kids won't see a damn thing because I don't show them. I don't show my kids that side because they didn't ask for that. She trying to hold on to that phone call, baby, for life. She trying to hold on to this phone call. Every time Jarvis say he great go, baby, she ain't letting go. She ain't letting go, baby. She trying to hold on for dear life. Hold on, y'all. Yep, that's my cue. Let me go on and get on up out of here. Right. Hold on. I feel Jarvis. Why you bringing it up? But then it's that retarded shit for me.
Okay. I'm gonna do me a favor. Do me a favor, man. Lose that fuck ass attitude. When that sarcastic shit man come out your mouth now, man. Let me get that straight. That's what you want to get going with it. Let me put this shit. Let me put this shit. How do you think I'm gonna say that? Because I'm hearing it. All that shit, all that sarcastic shit, man. Say that shit. Cause ain't nobody said nothing crazy to you. Ain't nobody said nothing wrong to you. I don't say what you want with it. All that bullshit, that shit. It's unnecessary. Right. That's a lot of shit that I want to do. Put it on the show. Like what? I ain't gonna say it. Let them go. Let's stop mentioning this shit.
Why you mentioning it?
Because if I say it, we don't do into it. We not ready on the talk to me no more. We not there. Listen, I'm not finna mention All that that's coming out of your mouth, we already talked about this shit. So, separate planes. So, therefore, ain't no sense to keep bringing no fuck shit up. Continuously, every time you get new. I'm not ready to serve that shit. I'm already talked about that shit. I don't care about that shit no more. You ain't go to.
Dimples.
I'm going to tell you, you get mad, man. You get some shit to say that they got nothing to do about the.
Yes, Andrea.
You keep bringing that old ass shit next to your fuck ass argument. So I don't feel like I feel, but anyway, was it talked about? Was it discussed?
They like it now.
Yes or no? It was, but I don't know what else that I talked about, or was it discussed?
That's how you know she's toxic. He said, have we already talked about it? Yeah. So then it's old. One thing I ain't gonna do is keep having the same I ain't having the same argument over and over. I'm sorry. That shit's draining. It's sickening to me. She's sick. Sorry, it went back, y'all. It's definitely mental.
I'm not going to get you. All that that's coming out of your mouth, we already talked about this shit. So, separate planes. So, therefore, ain't no sense to keep bringing no fuck shit up. Continuously, every time you get new. I'm not ready to serve that shit. Y'all already talked about that shit. I don't care about that shit no more. You ain't go to. I'm hungry. I'm telling you, you get mad, man. You get some shit to say that they got nothing to do about the.
Thank you, Lady Man.
You keep bringing that old ass shit next to your fuck ass argument. So I don't feel like I feel, but anyway, was it talked about? Was it discussed? Yes or no?
Yes, Tamora. Very, very toxic.
But I don't know what else that I talked about, or was it discussed? It was talked about, it was discussed. So therefore, man, this shit is over with. So it's over with. Move forward now. I'm glad we didn't move on.
I mean, the Lulu, y'all.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do what? Don't do that. Because I know you ain't trying to hit nobody. Yeah, because I see what it's doing. And once again, you don't do that.
Don't do that. I know you ain't trying to hang up on me. I know. Could you imagine living in the same house with her? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. She is this shit right here is beyond draining. Hell, I'm trying to see who's the next caller. I'm trying to see who the fuck the next call is. You get what I'm saying? Who's the next call up? Let me see what the next call is.
So therefore, I'm not going to make myself upset. So I'm going to let you go ahead on about your thing. I'm not going to be upset walking around here over that shit. I'm fine. I said, okay, you said what you said like that. Fuck it. Like I said. I don't get the big ass fucking deal about it. don't know how to pay for the relish. I don't think. I don't think I want to cook none of that. Relish in my food. Say what? Radish. What you eating locally? Okay. What you eat relish? Mm-hmm. All right, that's what you eat locally.
I know, lady. That's what I said, lady. Yeah, Mel. It does. That's why she has so many toxic relationships, y'all. She mad at the tuna fish, ain't it?
You be making yourself mad. You sit there, man, and you can't take what a motherfucker say to you, man. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. How the fuck I can? Because I'm not mad at you about what you say. I'm not mad about that. I'm going to let you finish, but I'm not mad about what the fuck you say. Because I feel like at the end of the day, I feel like you're calling me a liar, like I'm lying about something. You ain't got to go on I said, that's a good clip. And one thing you know about this, man, if it's on my mind, I'm speaking. I don't beat around the motherfucking bush to nobody. Okay, well, nobody else. I say that shit. If I say it once, I'm going to say it twice. I don't give a fuck about who it is.
Let me go to the next caller. They are too toxic for me. Okay, let me go to 3241. I can't, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I think I went too far. Here goes another argument, but I love you. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get to this next call because I can't do it. My nerves.
Hello? House? What's the name? Hi. You mad at me? No, that's for you, Joyce.
Thank you, VT.
Why don't you stop and play your two Powerball tickets right now? You said, why don't do what? Say, why don't you stop and play your two Powerball tickets? I ain't about to win that shit. You know, I'm playing a lottery. Shit. Worth 1.50. Shit, we're trying to get a person.
Hell, they can't get lottery tickets. They too busy paying for your phone calls.
I don't have to go to the ATM and take money out of the bank in order to do it. I got no cash on me. The cash I did have, I had to put in the gas tank. So, Bum Buns did tell me that he left my debit card at home. So this nigga, he went to the gas station, we put no gas on the trip? Yeah, well, this morning, I've been having time to stop to the gas station because they had me late. Like what I'm saying, when he said yesterday, when you told me yesterday, he was at the gas station, he didn't put no gas in the tank. He pulled right up there and say shit. Oh no, that was the other day. That was my gas.
Gotta say she was hoping she won.
I don't know. That wasn't yesterday. That was the day before yesterday.
Swear.
And my cash app card wasn't working, so I just cashed out him the $20 for him to do it off of his phone and think it worked. But today, I didn't know he didn't have my debit card. He left it on the damn counter. I was like, I told you, you didn't put me that. He was like, well, if you would be willing, you would have heard me. If y'all didn't have me later, I wouldn't have to give.
It's crazy.
I said, yeah, be safe. You ain't even sound like you ain't enjoyed them yet. I'm driving now. I'm not 7 miles. I had to go get some more gas. They still ain't came and success. I can't wait to get out that goddamn house. So they ain't fixed the toilet? No, they ain't fixed nothing. They talking about if they can't get there today, then it's gonna be first thing in the morning. Like, so you mean tell me I gotta have a photo in my house for another day? That's 3 goddamn days. Photos been in my basement. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck they did, bro. When they came and fucked with the toilet, what did they do? I don't know what they did. I'm saying, what was they supposed to be doing in this neighborhood? They put a drain down. They put the thing down in there where you gotta roll it. That's the whole toilet up. Yeah, they took the whole toilet up, and what they then put back down. I don't know.
Jarvis was a meddling somebody, wasn't he? He was a plumber, a mechanic, a veterinarian. I mean, he was jack. What did they do when they came out there? I mean, everything he had to have asked questions about. They couldn't do nothing. Do you know what I would feel like if I had a man in my ear every time I moved and had something done? What they say, like he paying for the plumber. Like he's there, like he's at work and, you just giving him a rundown. Like, why did, like, that would irritate me so much. The mental with all of this is just, it's irritating. Since, he was professional with toilets, LOL, he worked on the nets. I mean, he was a painter for our net. So much.
So what they finally did, they didn't turn that water line down because there should be no water.
So what they probably did, they didn't lay that water line down, and they didn't fix that pipe. They didn't seal that pipe, and when they didn't seal that pipe, that's what get the water pressure. She said, "Jack of all trades and master of none." You heard me, Lady LeMay. Listen to him. Now, what they did, they probably was. Every time it's a problem, he got an answer.
From the bottom of the toilet unless you flushed it. That's what happened when you flushed it. I don't think that toilet made all that water come on. Like, I don't know where that water coming from, but the toilet is really leaking water when you flush it.
So, you so ornery. We know you're ornery because you're still on the phone with the pedophile. But every time you flush it, it goes to the basement. While you and Bun Bun out going to get gas. I've been in that house, waiting for them to come in that basement and get the feces and shit up. But see, y'all so ornery. It's telling me what kind of character you like, y'all character. Real talk. What up, movie sis? It's really giving y'all character. Y'all do know that, right? Y'all got dogs all in the house and shit. Feces going to the basement. Every time you flush it, it goes to the basement, what she just said. It's been like this for 3 days. Y'all know that shit stink? Do y'all not know that poop stinks? Urine in the basement, so the house gotta stink. Maybe like her pocketbook. She incurred it. It's stunk.
Yeah, they probably didn't turn that.
They fucking screwed it bag and with a water line
Nasty
all the way on.
blender.
They screwed that water line all the way on. So it's constantly leaking. It's constantly going down like this. So.
How's your day going?
Hey, Valerie.
Hello?
What's that?
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, what you say?
I said, my favorite big boy, but
And y'all know every time they go out, every time like Tashiana go out, he get that sad like a kid. And that would scare me along. Well, yeah, have a good day. Huh? What'd you say? Yeah, have a good day. Cause he ain't out. He don't get to ride and look for kids to take advantage of. So he miserable. The fact that they going outside, thank you, Valerie. The fact that they get to go out and have a good time and stuff, and have a good day. He happy that she driving and on the phone with him. He's happy.
damn, they got the blue truck down the street. That's how you remember the big boy down the street with the blue truck down, fat boy?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not there with his brother.
Oh.
Yeah, we got platinum up city like man, you found like man why? Like I live with that enough, he's like man now, man. Like yeah.
That's all he doing, take the money out the house.
Shit. Nothing like that. Ain't no nothing like that. That boy my guy. Shit, my visitor days is Monday.
Oh, I thought it was
No, it's still the same. Wrestling is still the same. I don't things on this people good on this work. Still fucking Monday. Thing is, though, nigga, I'm feeling the same foot. Just down on the other side. The same thing is, though, they think the film decided this and shit, so.
It's the mumbling for me. Shit. Thank you, Valerie.
Shit. I mean, niggas looking good and shit. If I got motherfucker I want to see him, so, yeah, just keep looking at it. I'll send you, you'll see it, man. When I get a hold of the one, I'll film it with you Monday. It's probably going to be in the evening time, later. Or later than 6, depending on, like I see how they do me on the work and shit. It'll be probably a little later than 6. Okay? Don't finish driving, man. I don't want to stretch you out there, man. Be safe, and I love you. I can't hear you.
She want to stay on the phone too, y'all.
What am on your radio?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, but if it wasn't distracting me, I was just driving, but fuck you.
I think they should feed us anyhow. Hello? I said, I think they should feed us anyway, so. Regardless that the fat guy's gonna have to get out to the bitch anyway. Alright, let's talk to you tomorrow. If I can't call you tonight, I'll try to spend a bit some trouble tonight if I get a hold of one. If not, then I'll call you in the morning. Alright, love you.
You've been injured in a recent car accident that wasn't.
Love you too. Don't forget I love you.
I'm going to show you how I got this 100,000.
That's who they call from.
Jay.
And in that, Wayne County Journal. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. The inmate has requested that we pay for this call. If you don't wish to pay anything, thank you for using Telex.
Hello?
Hello? Hey. Ryan, can you give me some ice balls?
can't type them.
A little bit, but I'm alright. I'm fine. What can you like for? Dramatic. That's a little bit. I don't know if I can
Girl. Oh, away.
What can I say? I wish don't pass the step, man. Oh, I'm fine. I'm so sorry.
How you pissed off and fine at the same time?
To take it, to take it, and back to the town hospital. I'm playing something like that because I don't get a case. That's not the case.
As much as I want to hear the phone call, shout out to Shanitra Speaks. I can't, y'all. It's irritating me. I'm getting drained listening to it. Mentally, how y'all drain people mentally that's just listening to the phone call, trying to see if something been said, if we can get a little clarity to some shit. This right here is just so damn toxic that I'm drained. Like, it's put me to sleep. Who said it was putting them to sleep earlier? Somebody said this puts me to sleep. It is. And I'm trying to drink my cup water for later. Okay? I ain't sleepy, but this shit is draining me out. I want to get to the next monster, okay? We're going to move on from Sully. We're going to get to Randall, the monster, David, and Celeste Hernandez. David and Celeste Hernandez. Girl, essence. I mean, leisure, torture. Lady LeMay said, I felt, girl. I mean, to pay for this, like, that's crazy. That is crazy that y'all so toxic that y'all draining us. And I don't want that kind of energy and their entities on me. I don't. I really, really don't. So, David's in court. The court is trying to decide, did he take the life of Celeste? It gets more interesting because the mom of David and the father of Celeste, who was 11 when David started messing with her. She had an abortion at 13. Just sounds, these monsters are so familiar. Let me read what happened in the text messages with David and Celeste and why I think he did what he did. He gives the motive. I can see this. I can definitely see this. Singer David Anthony Burke will stand trial for the murder and dismemberment. They said he cut her up like he was cutting potatoes. Me too, movie. They said David cut Celeste up like he was cutting potatoes. He will stand trial for the murder and dismemberment of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez. A Los Angeles judge ruled that prosecutors presented sufficient evidence during a 5-day preliminary hearing to proceed with the criminal case. Now let me read this. The decision came after a 5-day preliminary hearing in which Los Angeles prosecutors questioned dozens of witnesses and displayed graphic photographic evidence as 14-year-old Celeste Rivera Hernandez family watched on. And they did say it was so graphic that they asked the family to leave out of the courtroom. Yeah, his ass needs to be under the jail. The star, whose legal name is David Anthony Burke, is accused of unaliving the girl, whose remains were found last September in a Tesla. Now, I'm going to play a clip of when they say she was last seen alive. It was a long time. I didn't know that she was last seen alive like January the 2nd. Burke has pled not guilty to charges of murdering and actually abusing her. Burke is expected to be in court on the 31st of August to have charges against him formally read. The trial is to start within 90 days of that date. So August the 31st, you guys, he's going to trial. Trial starts so around. He's going for court scheduling and stuff on the 31st to have the charges formally read. And then November the 31st starts the trial. These charges include first-degree murder, mutilation of human remains. Mutilation sounds horrible. And child sexual abuse. The murder charges include special circumstances linked to a financial gain that can make Burke potentially liable for the death sentence. Prosecutors have alleged Burke stabbed the teen before dismembering her body after years of SA. I don't understand the stabbing and then dismembering her. Thank you, Jamie. I don't get it. The parents could have stayed and watched because they knew exactly what was going on. I think they should be charged too. Absolutely, Love Jones. Where is the charge for the parents? They allege he unalived her because the teen had threatened to reveal his relationship with the minor and destroy his multi-million-dollar music. I told y'all, excuse me. Thank you, Peaches. Thank you. Man, I told y'all that was put me to sleep. So in a text message, y'all gonna hear that Celeste was like, if you don't stop messing with them other women and whoop-de-whoop, I'm telling the world. She even said she would add on a layer of lies. She even said she would add on a layer of lies to get him taken down through there. Shouldn't there be 2 unaliving charges? She wasn't pregnant. It has been established that she wasn't pregnant. He paid for an abortion when she was 13. He started messing with her at 11. When she had the abortion at 13, he was 18. So just think 5 years older. So 18 at 13, 17, 16. So when she was 11, he was 16. The parents signed for her to be able to go to the UK with him. Absolutely. Absolutely, guys. They also have proof David attended church and stuff with them and alleged the mother took her to get the abortion. Absolutely. And thank you so much, Peaches. Absolutely. Absolutely, y'all. Where's the charge? When are the parents going to start being held accountable? Because this is disgusting. I've never been so disgusted. I thought it was going to be one of those trial and errors where the parents was like, we didn't know. But they said both sets of parents knew. Bless said, I've been following the case through Armand Wiggins. He's been going to court and keeping us updated. He said they showed the pictures in court and it was gruesome. I heard. There was also multiple abortions, not just one. Well, alleged the parent. That's trafficking. Is it not, Essence? Let's talk about it. Ain't that selling your child to him? He headed to the deep end of prison. They said he's looking at possible, they're looking at the death sentence. Hold on, y'all. They allege he unalived her because the teen had threatened to reveal his relationship with the minor and destroy his multi-million-dollar music career. Evidence read in court on Monday showed threats Hernandez made to Burke on 22nd of April, 2025, stemming from arguments about his friendship with another girl. She said, "I swear to God, I will unalive you." And it was followed by a threat to strangle him and tell her dad lies about him. "I will end your career and your life. I will damage anything." And the text went on. The following day, Hernandez went to Burke's Hollywood home in an Uber he had sent for her to be picked up in. Prosecutors alleged that Burke stabbed her once she arrived. Oh, child. During questioning at the hearing on Monday, Detective Corey Farrell of the Los Angeles Police Department said text messages indicated that the defendant and the girl had attended church with her family. Her family. It's okay, Nisha, be careful. Oh, wait, let's not forget there's a law for us and one for them. Absolutely. He was obsessed with the manga where they did the exact same things to the victims. The Aisha girl is who they're referring to. Was she underage too, goddess? Several abortions. This is crazy. This is crazy. But I blame the parents. And the girl had attended church. He attended. It said in the text messages indicated that the defendant and the girl had attended church with her family. In response to the defense, the detective said he was aware the teen had misrepresented her age to the defendant, telling him she was 16 and 18 at different times. That right there should have been an eye-opener to David, though, to say, well, dang, you told me you were 16 and now you 18. Let's look at this. Also, the fingers that had the matching tattoos on had disappeared. They still don't have the fingers. Yes, they said that the fingers that she had David's name on was cut off. Said to have beef with Celeste over him. Now, don't be mad. But again, the real. Yeah, Essence, I get it. Asia was David's friend acting like she don't know. Yeah, they got to lock up the whole circle. Hell yeah. Burke's defense lawyers argued there was not sufficient evidence that he committed the crime. They said her parents were aware of what was going on between them and had even given written consent for her to travel to London with Burke for a week. The defense highlighted texts on the 22nd and the 23rd of April that suggested Celeste had insisted on going to Burke's Hollywood Hills home, and that he argued against her coming before agreeing to send her an Uber on the night of the 23rd. See, he started messing with other young girls and stuff. He already did what he did. He was tired. He wanted some fresh meat. So he didn't want Celeste there. She's threatening him. He's performing at, what was that? Coachella? He's performing at Coachella. He's making millions and you're threatening me. You gotta go. His defense tried to make it seem the same age Asia grown. What you mean Asia grown? His defense tried to make it seem like she offed herself during the stab wound and then based off text messages tried to play self-defense card. He repeatedly expressed love and care for Ms. Hernandez after they broke up, the defense attorney Merlin said in court. The medical examiner's inability to prove how the two penetrating wounds found in the girl occurred, and the lack of surveillance video and capturing Burke being home on the night of the 23rd of April show lack of evidence, the defense argued. Los Angeles County Superior Court Judge Charlene ruled that the evidence presented during the preliminary hearing provided probable cause for a trial. Burke is charged with murder, continuous abuse of a child under 14, and unlawful mutilation of human remains. The people have met their burden on all counts. She found that the prosecutors met the threshold for the charge of murder with special circumstances, including lying in wait, motive for financial gain, and eliminating a witness. The Los Angeles County District Attorney Nathan Hunchman said his office only presented a fraction of the evidence. Damn, just a fraction? What else is it? And that it will present everything in the upcoming trial. Hunchman said, also said his office had not yet determined if it would pursue the death penalty against Burke. Gruesome images of the girl's dismembered corpse were shown in court during the preliminary hearing. A homicide detective testified that Burke had ordered a body bag, chainsaws, an inflatable pool, and a shovel online in the days after Celeste's death. Prosecutors highlighted records that reveal Burke ordered chainsaws and shovels to his residence after April 23rd. They allege he used the chainsaw to dismember Hernandez's body. However, Los Angeles Police Department testified that the chainsaws found in his garage tested negative for the presence of blood and were not tested for DNA thereafter, a point the defense highlighted in their attempt to prove the evidence presented was inconclusive. However, investigators were able to locate a third 10-inch machete chainsaw, which prosecutors claimed Burke also ordered following the death of Hernandez. Let me see if this, let's get into Nancy Grace. Let me clip this one out and see what good old Nancy had to say. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn this down a little bit. Cause that's loud. Y'all know Nancy be loud, baby.
Gruesome court images reveal the body of teen girl Celeste Rivas as D4vd David Anthony Burks fights his trial. Good evening. I'm Nancy Grace. This is Crime Story. 14-year-old Celeste found decomposing in the trunk of D4vd David Anthony Burks' Tesla.
Who in this office is and was leaking information about this 14-year-old child?
The medical examiner's office was leaking information.
Who was the medical
Joining us tonight,
office
Crime
leaking
Stories.
information to? Who was they leaking information to? And I believe he had help too, Blessed. Thank you, Smurf, for the floating heart. I believe that he had help too. He did. They found 3 or 4 other unknown DNAs. Yeah, he didn't chop that body up. He didn't chop that girl up. I think he unalived her, but the chopping up, yeah, we have to, yeah. Thank you, Smurf. Thank you. Who and why did the medical examiner leak this out? What charges are they looking at? Because I think when they're leaking out, just because he was a pedophile sprung off a little girl, don't make it love. Shaking my head. His self-defense is weird. Yeah, absolutely. That ain't no love. That ain't no love. That's a monster. That's a pedophile, period. Yeah, that's definitely a pedophile. We ain't going.
reporter Dave Mack. Dave, what's the latest?
Nancy, there has been so much information packed into this clothing, condition of her body, things like that. But there are other pen to paper, all right? In particular, the digital and tracking data that investigators have put together that shows David Anthony Burke's phone and Tesla together. You know, there's an early on, they knew there were some late night drives into Santa Barbara County from the Hollywood Hills. And we were all trying to figure out what that meant. Well, it means basically 3 different times when David Anthony Burke is tracked of Celeste Riva's alleged murder that took place April 23rd between 10 and 11 p.m. at the Hollywood home. Again, this is all alleged, the Hollywood Hills home of David Anthony Burke. Then there are phone calls from David Anthony Burke to Celeste. The first one that we're going to talk about is at 12:04 a.m. the morning of April 24th. And this is David Anthony Burke headed to Santa Barbara and calling Celeste Riva's phone. The phones are traveling together. Okay. The data information that we've gotten, the tracking data from the Tesla is remarkable. We've got 3 different trips to Santa Barbara from the Hollywood Hills, April 23rd, 24, May 8th, 9th, and May 31st. These are all very specific, and there are really important aspects to the calling Celeste's phone, and both located in the same physical space. You see where I'm headed with this? He had her phone with him in the car, and he's calling it to set up an alibi.
Casket on stage. I knew when David had that casket on stage, I knew that he was sick, like real sick. And I said, it's something right about him. Something's not right. Everything that Jarvis knew he could have used it for good, but he used it for evil. Hey, Shalana. Thank you, Smurfette. I appreciate that. Thank you. Bless he did. They found 3. I want to know who that is. I cannot wait for this trial, y'all. I'm so sick to my stomach right now.
Allegedly. Now, the part about this that we have addressed a couple of times is the location of Celeste Riva's passport. The investigation and Tesla to that specific, the passport was found. It's pretty remarkable what's available with digital information now. We're tied to our phones, and
Did David honestly think that nobody was ever gonna look for her anymore? Like, be honest, y'all with me. Because the only time you would dismember a body that bad, like mutilate somebody, is that they'll never be found. Who, even though her parents let her date him, thank you for the flower, thank you. Even though her father allowed this to go on, peep where the surgical incision was made on her back by her kidneys versus all the other. Okay, and now, honey, explain that. Also, do y'all think her organs was taken out? Cause why would that incision inexperienced? I'm doing too much while trying to type. Think of the last major case, similar unexplained unaliving, and a kidney was involved. They needed to be replaced every 8 to 10 years, allegedly. It was said he had air fresheners, a regular sized casket, and a baby casket at the concert. I don't remember the baby casket. What up, old man? I don't remember over there on the Twitch. Thank you for being on the Twitch. I don't remember the baby casket. And I did see the adult casket with the letters. I definitely seen that. He sincerely offers fuck the black market. Both sets of parents are horrible. Yeah, his parents definitely knew too. Absolutely. Absolutely. Do y'all think that it's gonna be charges brought up to the parents? Do y'all think? Cause I ain't never seen nothing like this. I ain't never seen we in the court and we're looking at David. Yes, David's a pedophile. Yes, David is a monster and he's evil. But why do the parents get away with this? Because as the parents, with her being so young, why didn't her father check to see? Let me see how old he is. Looking him up because he's very popular. Hey, Terry. I'm disappointed in these parents. They all cared about their own prosperity. Shaking my head. If you tell the crime you did to someone and they don't tell you you're an accessory to that crime, they should be, but I doubt they will. I'm just saying in this case, you're right, Mooey. I don't even know why I'm even breaking it down that way because I'm so over it. I'm so over it. This case right here is disgusting. And also, he had so many explicit pictures in there. And I don't think they was just of Celeste T. I really don't. I think it was other minors. I think when they looked into it, it was other minors involved as far as those pictures. Like, he had a whole website full of pictures of youngins. And I know there's plenty of other victims out there. I'm pretty sure of it. I'm pretty for sure when they go down this rabbit hole, when that trial starts, I use the R. Kelly case, them parents. Yep, absolutely. But they gave them a whole documentary. They gave them a whole documentary to sit down with their kids and said, hey, yeah, I took her over there and I dropped them off for, you know what I'm saying? R. Kelly was traveling all over with them kids. They was letting them catch flights, baby. You're right. He was talking to multiple minors. Yes, they said multiple minors. His parents knew because he didn't just start this as an adult. He's been having issues since he was a child. They know exactly about him. They don't care. But who traumatized him? Giselle. You don't just start off being a pedophile. There was trauma somewhere. No accountability. Ain't no way he looked at their face at 11 and thought she was older. Come on, Big Mama Pooh. I could tell. Parents signed over their rights. Who they signed over their rights to? So y'all telling me that her father signed over her rights to Kanika? Absolutely, honey. As soon as you said that, I thought about Kanika. I thought, and he had a dark spirit to him anyway, even in his music. He gives serial killer. Absolutely, movie. He really does. The music threw me. It gave me cold chills. I was like, Guardianship. I was just, that is sick. That's weird. But you remember, if y'all go back when this first happened, when it very first happened, they said that either was it her brother or sister was trafficking her, allegedly. Do y'all remember that? It's required for minors to leave the country. They gotta present that. They gotta present that at the trial. You know what I'm saying? They gotta present that. And this is one time I hope his attorneys on their end bring that up. Bring that up. Not for David to get off, but it definitely has to stop. This has to stop. His mom was a notary, so it's not hard. But now we know her parents knew. Absolutely. And his mom was just a sick. His mom is the sick one. Thank you to Cash Truth. Thank you. Appreciate the cheers on the Twitch. Whoever's traumatized him, they swiping it under the rug. And look how he turned down for the young lady's parents and all about him and his age. It's about the money. Giselle, when it first happened, they said that they was getting paid. If anybody can remember when they first found her, thank you to Cash Truth. Thank you. Love you. When this first happened, they said that either the brother or the sister allegedly was trafficking her and was getting money from David for her. The fact that his mama made him ask if the baby was his, that is disgusting. Don't forget about the first dude before David. That's Big Mama Pooh. I think that's the one. I think that's the one, Big Mama Pooh. Is it the sister or the brother? Did she have a sister or brother that they said was trafficking her, allegedly? And this is before, because David hadn't been arrested or nothing. At this point, it was just like fresh. And they said David been knowing. They said her family knew about him. This was early on. Somebody was talking and said they been knowing about him. The sister, she knew. Absolutely. Louis, yes. It's the sister. Absolutely. And they said the sister was allegedly trafficking her. And like Big Mama Pooh said, it was an older guy before David ever came along. It sure was. Allegedly. I remember. But y'all, I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna bring it back. We're gonna talk about David more tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get these videos together. I'm gonna try to set my phone right here on the stand so we can watch it together. Thank you, Karen B. Bothered me when he said he used to write his music in his little sister closet. I can't stand listening. It makes me sad, but I support your movement. Thank you to Cash Truth. I just appreciate you for the support. Thank you. Thank you for the cheers. These people see. Not write the music. And thank you for the finger heart. Thank you, Kirby. Not write me. See, now I need to question the little sister. Now I need to question having a little, because he had too many victims, y'all. It's like he had a Pornhub of victims in his phone. They said so many children. Man, I'm getting out of here. I will see y'all back at 7:30. I know Shank Rock is going live. It's so much we got to break down with this Nolan Wells case. It was a press conference today. But it's some stuff that Officer Tatum said, and we're just not going to let that slide, okay? Yeah, we'll be back probably Saturday. Give me a break tomorrow when I get off work. I just want to chill, and this is bothering me. The phone calls have bothered me. They irritated me. This case right here, it's making me nauseous and stuff. But I definitely want to point out we cannot overlook these two monsters because we got these other cases here. We have to remember we have to protect our children. It's two innocent lives that have been taken by predators. Jarvis and David are not the only predators out here. as we see. We keep seeing cases with these children being unalived by the significant others, being touched inappropriately. I even got a video off of Instagram where the mama caught the stepfather. He slammed that 4-year-old little girl so bad. I said, he's touching her. Without a shadow of a doubt, can't nobody tell me the way he slammed that little girl on her back on that couch, and not the couch, the cushion, on the arm of the couch. That baby was so scared of him. And I can't show that video on my YouTube, but I am on my Twitch Saturday. He slammed that baby so hard, I said, he's touching her. Because what can a 4-year-old do for you to do her like that? And the fact that I think the mama installed the cameras because she felt it. Instead of getting rid of his ass. You felt that shit. I wanted somebody to go take him out. How bad he slammed that baby on the arm of that cat. The arm. The hard part. She had one of them wood. Yeah. Not the soften. I was like instantly like, oh my God. It's her back broke. The little girl just, oof. I wanted somebody to find him and take him out. I want somebody to still take him out. And I know I shouldn't feel that way, but I know he done something to that baby. I ain't seen fear in a baby's eyes and in her voice at 4 years old. I felt her pain. I saw that shaking my head. Then he dragged her into another room. Love Jones, he did. Yeah, he did. Oh my God. Love Jones, I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed about that Love Jones. I know he did something to her. You know, just when you know in your heart he did. Oh, y'all. And he'll get a slap on the wrist and a fine. He'll get a slap on the wrist and a fine. And we're going to talk about that coach. It's a thing going on TikTok where they sit real pretty and say, I can't wait for Netflix to make us a documentary because my husband's a pedophile. Hey, Vamika. And when she said that, I was like, I didn't know the girl was dead. I didn't know the girl was dead, y'all, because that's how I found the kids from Ocean Springs. Doing the little challenge that I can't wait for. This is how I'm going to be sitting when Netflix does the documentary. And I got to scrolling down in the comments because her title say, this is how I'm going to be sitting when Netflix does the documentary that I just found out my husband's a pedophile. He killed her a week after that video. I seen it. And you notice it said he was messing with somebody on the team and wasn't nobody on his team but little black girls. Wasn't nobody on his team, guys, but little black girls. How many of those little black girls did he touch? And I got another story to add to that, you guys. Yeah. So we're going to go deep because we cannot forget these monsters. It's evil all over the world, but these monsters are thinking that we forgot. They're thinking that we're forgetting because there's so many other cases happening. The Nolan, Carmelo, no. We're still going to keep covering it. When these phone calls come out, if I can take it, y'all, I ain't going to lie, I can't. My nerves. But salute everybody. Thank you guys for the love. Thank you guys for the cheers over there on Twitch, the support. Thank you guys for supporting me on YouTube memberships, super stickers, super chats, just dialoguing with me. Even though I'm glitching and shit. I hate the videos. I hate doing videos on her. I hate listening to them. I'd rather look at them. But tonight we're going to listen. 7:30, I'll be back with you guys. We're going to break that police report down. And Uncle Ruckus, you got some splaining to do. He does. So does Sheriff John. So does Ashley. Yeah. And Warren's dad. They don't want your money. You tried it though. It was cute, you know, the gesture and all. The gesture was real cute. But salute to y'all. Go enjoy the rest of y'all Thursday. I will see y'all back later on tonight, okay? Salute everybody.